Using an overpriced trash bag.
Pricey, pricey, pricey!
A bag that breaks.
Whippy, whippy, whippy!
Or a smelly bag.
Stinky, stinky, stinky!
Time to switch to Hefty Ultra Strong trash bags, always at an ultra low price.
Hefty, hefty, hefty!
They're our best bags yet, and they cost less than Glad Force Flex were sold head to head. So you'll be
happy, happy, happy!
Hefty Ultra Strong with Arm & Hammer odor control. Available at Sam's Club.
Hefty, hefty, hefty!
When you need help or advice, you turn to your parents or a trusted friend for help. So why go outside of Virginia, your home, when you need car insurance? Able Insurance gives you individual attention and won't turn you away no matter what your driving record looks like. Giving same-day personal service in the state of Virginia for over 30 years. Able Insurance, 979-0814 is the number. AbleInsurance.com is the site.
I want the whole world spin my record. Cheryl, the Hooded Styles, check game, stay free records. Oh, shorty girl fed to death in a massaging. Bad news even be massaging. I got a fitted head, I be massaging. Pinky rings on my finger, I'm massaging. I got a speedboat concert cause I massage. I coming through about a whole Econo Lodge. I be massaging. I be massaged. I'm coming through with Cadillacs and massaging. Yeah, boats I'm constantly massaging. I got GPSs, I be massaging. I catch croaker fish cause I'm massaging. I like a macaroni plate, I be massaging. Even oodles and noodles, I be massaging. Straight out the ghetto cause I'm massaging. I got ice around my neck cause I'm massaging. Or even gold teeth, I'm massaging. A pinky ring ice.
What up, 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 do? Welcome to the BallHawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Ahmad Hawkins. I appreciate you rocking with me on this Wednesday for the live show. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube right now. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, the new updated YouTube channel that's up and running, just go to the BallHawk Show. Just search it in YouTube and subscribe, man. Shout out to all the sponsors, Able Insurance, shutthehellupjuice.com. The podcast is now available on Anchor, so make sure you go to Anchor and subscribe to the BallHawk Show, one of many platforms that is available on. Make sure you go to iTunes, leave feedback, and help the visibility for the podcast. And we're going to jump right into it. Before we get started, man, definitely got to shout out Tony Harris. She made history becoming the first female football player at a skill position to sign a letter of intent, accepting a scholarship to Central Methodist University in Missouri. Harris first made news when she was offered a scholarship in January 2018 to play football at Bethany College and NAIA school in Kansas. If you watched the Super Bowl, you actually saw her commercial that she had. She stands at 5'7", weighs 164 pounds. She plays safety. She's from Detroit, has been playing football at East Los Angeles College in California the past 2 years and will now further her college career at Central Methodist. Becca Longo, a kicker from Arizona, was the first woman to sign a national letter of intent at the Division II level or higher, signing with Adams State in Colorado last April. So getting a lot of reactions from Ms. Harris, who's been playing football since she was 6 years old. She played wide receiver and cornerback at Redford Union High School in Michigan. She missed the 2017 season at East Los Angeles College, but had 3 tackles and 1 tackle for loss in 2018. No, that's not a typo. She had 3 tackles and 1 tackle for loss in 2018, and she was featured in a Toyota commercial that aired during the Super Bowl. She has been in the spotlight on her journey since she received her first offer from Bethany College. So there you have it, man. So salute to her. Congratulations to her. And, hey, man, let's get it. That's what we do. Josh, hey, Bush, what's good with you, boy? Alkaline that body, boy. Stay young, man. Alkaline that body. So, yo, phone lines are going to be open now, 760-695-1106, since I'm only planning to stay on for an hour today. Topics for the show today. Of course, Johnny Manziel is in the news. He got released from a CFL team. I'm going to discuss that further. Did a little quick Facebook and YouTube video, but we're going to go in depth on the journey of Johnny Manziel, where he would go next. We're going to discuss NBA hot topics and headlines. ESPN put out their top 25 under the age of 25, so we got to discuss that. Got in a little debate with my dog JaVale and 40, and we were talking about Russell Westbrook, and the discussion came who is the best point guard in the NBA. So we're going to discuss that, have some fun with that. Always got to discuss LeBron James. I mean, that's every damn show. I mean, he's the most famous athlete in the world, so you always got to talk about LeBron James. Got to talk about Duke basketball. I mean, they lost, but, when is Zion coming back? A lot of other things that we're going to cover in just 1 hour show today. So I see my man JaVale already called in. JaVale, what's good with you?
What up, though, Hawk? What's good, baby?
Ain't nothing, bro. You know how we do, just rocking and rolling. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Johnny football. Johnny Manziel he was released from his Canadian football team and also barred from other CFL teams. So the Montreal Alouettes released quarterback Johnny Manziel Wednesday, saying he contravened the agreement which made him eligible to what? Basically, he did something he wasn't supposed to do. And the CFL said Manziel is not eligible to sign with another team in the league, which had his full rights for 2 seasons. We advised Montreal that Johnny had violated one of the conditions we had set for him to be in our league, and Montreal announced his release today, CFL Commissioner Randy said in Vancouver. So he's not only released, but the fool is banned. How you get banned? You got to be a dumbass to get banned.
Hey, Hawk, that's what we've been talking about for the past 2 or 3 months, man. Like, and not to, I don't mean any disrespect to any women on here or any, and I don't know the specifics of what he done. You know what I'm saying? However, this Me Too movement, and I mean, it's getting outrageous, man. Because now you can't do anything. You can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because he had his issues. When he was at Texas A&M and when he came to the NFL, and then whatever he done since he's been in Canada. But I mean, it goes to the point where, like, at this point, you are guilty until proven innocent. And what a lot of politicians, and a lot of people in government want to speak of, again, this is a different country. Canada is different, but in America, we're based on you're innocent until proven guilty. And over the past 6 to 10 years, it's been the total opposite. It's been the total opposite. If anybody accuses you of something, you're guilty. You know what I'm saying? And due process is a thing of the past. I just read last night and this morning where Mike Bibby was accused of something, and he was fired as a high school coach.
Yeah, high school coach. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because a woman alleged and accused him of doing something. So this day and time, man, and not trying to get too political, but at the same token, on your show, we go through a plethora of different genres. We have a president who has been accused of multiple things, and we have seen video and audio of him saying how he is, and nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Society now is tremendously scary for, I would say, the black man more than anybody else, because if anybody comes out and says you do something, it's crazy. We live in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Our governor, had blackface and the KKK and his, even though it was, later on after his high school days when he was in college, in law school, but that's kind of been pushed under the rug. And I'm not saying people can't change, because I don't want to be judged for things I've done 5-6 years ago, or 5 or 6 months ago, or 5 or 6 days ago if I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. So I'm not trying to cast any judgment on anyone. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to politics and when you're in the public eye, it's kind of like a politician or a judge or a police officer. They want you to be squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying? And I go back to Barack. If Barack had any of these allegations, even if they weren't true, if he had any of these allegations, he would not been able to last 2 months, let alone 2 years, as Trump has. You know what I'm saying? So society as a whole, man, where, you know, we've been hundreds of years out of slavery, but at the same token, as a minority, we are still in captivity, and we are still enslaved to a certain degree, you know, and that's why I love what you do and your platform, because when it comes to the black man or woman in America, the greatest country in the world, you still have to be an athlete or an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? You have to do something that's out of the box, you know what I'm saying, for your likeness or the person that you are to be accepted, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying?
No, that makes
you have to do something that's going to generate income for the superior to make it okay for you to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And that's still sad. In almost March of 2019, that's still the way. After hundreds of years of slavery, we are still kind of conformed and confined to be certain people. Even though Barack was the first black president, you know what I'm saying? It's still the mindset of the majority that we are still are nothing unless we can be out of the ordinary. We can't just be average. You know what I'm saying? We can't be ordinary. You have to do something exceptional to be accepted. And that's really, truly sad, man.
I mean, I think you hit on some great facts, man. That's what I call, you got to learn how to code switch. You got to know how to, what they say, you got to know how to play the game, know how to talk around certain folks, and basically try to, quote, in quotations, fit in, or they would use your likeness against you. That's what I'm going to start saying, your likeness, like what you look like against you, if they can. So it is a slippery slope, and it just goes to show, because, you know, Johnny Football has a cult following, and with his apology or his thank you to CFL coach in Montreal, he said in his tweet, "I'm looking forward to my options here in the state." So he know he's going to get a look in the AAF or the XFL because he's Johnny Manziel. And I said during my Facebook stream, how many Instagram followers you got? How many Twitter followers you got? Because that sells. Corporations are going to latch on to you because you have a following. They see you as somebody who could make them money. They'll kick you a little money because they can make so much more on the back end. And Johnny has that following. It's no different than Tim Tebow going and getting a chance in baseball. I mean, his name still, you know, holds a lot.
And I saw when you posted that, and I didn't say anything because I wasn't able to research and get a definite clarification of that. However, Vince McMahon had came out and said, and I don't know if Johnny has had any run-ins specifically with the law where he's been convicted of anything, but Vince McMahon had came out and said that was one of his things when the Eric Wrights and the Kaepernicks had come out and done what they had done, you know, about social injustice and reform and so forth, that he wasn't going to sign any felons to the XFL. That was his policy.
Okay.
He wasn't going to sign any felons. So that's a slippery slope because there's a huge difference between a felony and a misdemeanor, and we are all aware of that. But are you really going to want to have the best players on the football field that haven't had some run-ins with the law? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just because you are charged with as a felon doesn't mean you have been, found guilty. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shady situations that go on when it comes to money, and these people are worried about sponsors. That's what they're worried about. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
It's money.
Because the sponsors are what's going to make them a profitable organization. You know what I'm saying? And the AFF, the first week it got great reviews, but then it came out that after the second week,
they couldn't pay their players. Yeah, they couldn't even pay their players.
And it was one of, I don't know if it was Arizona or Colorado, one of the baseball owners had basically bought the whole league and paid everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you usually run into with new leagues, man. It's the finances, it's the follow through, it's the payroll. That's the biggest hurdle. People don't realize how much it goes into making sure not only paying players, but their insurance and the living expenses and things of that nature. Like, it's a lot of money that go into professional sports, man.
Yeah,
hey, 40 said, come on. He said, come on, F Johnny football.
Oh, yeah. He don't – I mean, hey, 40 my man, but like we was talking, you heard us. I mean, when it gets to he wants to go on Russell Westbrook, that's what he do. He loves Russell Westbrook. And again, I wasn't a Russell Westbrook fan until this year. And we talked about this on this show 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think this has been his best year, even though he's not putting up the points. Even now
Hold on, we ain't gonna get ahead of things. Hold on, we're gonna wait. We ain't gonna get too ahead of things. Okay. We gotta make sure we close up.
Tell him let's talk about Duke. Tell him let's talk about Duke losing to Virginia Tech last night. He want to talk about that? He don't want to talk about that.
I guess we can go into that. I mean, so let me wrap up this Johnny Football. Johnny Football is going to get another chance. We all know that. He got a cold following. He privileged. Nobody cares. They say he got some type of mental, he got something. He got bipolar, depression, ADHD, ADD. He got something they're going to say. They're going to want to feel sorry for him, and he's going to get signed to one of these lower leagues, and he ain't going to play in the NFL no more. Is Johnny Football a bust? He's considered a bust. And that's just what it is. I mean, it was fun while it lasted. So Johnny Football, hopefully you just, stay out of the damn news for the wrong things. That's all I got to say. All right, so here we go. Duke lost to Virginia Tech yesterday. Since you want to talk about it, 40 up here. My dog Mike Scott up here. He loves Duke also. So now I will say this. To the Duke fans who make excuses, I'm not saying 40 and Mike do that, but to the Duke fans who make excuses about Zion being hurt, let's not act like they don't have 2 other top 5 recruits. God damn it, and goddamn Virginia Tech went out their best player, but then again they lost at Cameron and they lost at that damn arena last year. Maybe Buzz just got Coach K number. Maybe he just out coaches Coach K. I don't know what it is.
Hey, two of the past 3 years, not just last year. They like Castle does something to Duke, but as I stated earlier, if you have Reddish to go along with Barrett and Zion and the point guard, there's no just one player is bad for a team who is not catered for the whole season as the greatest freshman class and the best overall talent. Like one player shouldn't make that much difference for a team like Duke. That's my point. One player shouldn't make that much difference.
If you was good as Zion is, you're gonna see a drop off.
But Barrett is clearly the second best player in college basketball, or maybe not college basketball, on this freshman class, other than Zion.
I thought you said Barrett was better.
I think he is. I said when it goes to the NBA and his game transitioning, I think Barrett is a better NBA player than Zion. That's what I said.
Okay. That's what I said. You said that.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I mean, I don't understand. Zion is a specimen. He's a physical specimen, and he draws a lot of attention. I know he don't like that, but that's the facts though.
What he said next. We lost next. Next we lost. So what?
But you shouldn't lose to Virginia Tech. I mean, even without him, they should have won that game last night.
So how good a coach is Coach K really right now? Is he really a good coach, or he just got all the top resources and athletes?
Oh, I think he just has. He gets the best. Hey, as we stated, I like to speak facts. I like to speak facts. When it comes to Coach K, he was one of the biggest coaches who hated the one and done. He hated it, didn't like it, didn't want anything to do with it. He said he wasn't going to recruit players who were one and done. And then after he didn't for 3 or 4 seasons, he was stinky. And then he said, the one and done is the greatest thing because he couldn't win without those top players. And this is Coach K. And that's the fact. That year with Jeff Capel and whoever was on that.
We got somebody on the line.
Okay.
Come on the line for you.
Yo, what is Mike, man? That's
what up, Mike?
Man.
Right on cue.
You're saying that he couldn't win. You're saying he couldn't win because of the one and done. But Leighton wasn't a one and done. Hill wasn't a one and done.
No. Right. Okay. So again, you're making my point.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
JaVale. You said go ahead.
Go ahead, JaVale.
No, because after the Lakener and the Grant Hill and the Bobby Hurleys, he said he wasn't going to do the one and done. And then when it was Elton Brand and Corey McGetty's,
there
was a 3 or 4 year span in between there when Duke sucked. They were one of the worst teams in the ACC for 3 or 4 years in a row.
When you say they suck, what do you mean they suck? Because they won in 91. They won in 91. They won in 92.
They were okay. What I mean by suck.
They won in 2001.
What I mean by suck. I'm gonna answer your question. What I mean by suck is they were one of the 2 or 3 worst teams in the ACC, and they weren't making the NCAA tournament. That's suck.
That's not facts. You gotta. Hey, Google's for free, buddy. Google's free. You gotta.
Again.
That's 95. 95 was the year they didn't make it to the tournament. And 95 when they didn't make it to the tournament, that's when Coach K had back surgery. So when you talk about
they were not making it, bro. Hey, Duke is still Duke just because of the name and because of the coach. Listen, bro.
Tell me a year. Hold on. Tell me a year that Duke didn't make. I know about Duke, bro. Tell me a year that Duke didn't make the tournament besides 95.
Again.
Wait.
Again.
You said
look at their record. Look at their record. Look at their record. And look at their ACC standings.
Did they make the tournament?
So that's garbage. Because just because they make the tournament, listen. Just because
you just said they didn't make the tournament.
Just because they make just because.
Which one is
it? You're trying to talk over me, bro. Just because they make the tournament doesn't make them a factor because they have that name. They have that name.
No.
Just like Duke doesn't. Duke lost last night to Virginia Tech, and they'll probably still be in the top 5 come Monday morning, just because they're Duke.
It happens.
Just because they're Duke.
You're gonna lose to Virginia Tech on a Tuesday night. It happens. Top teams lose all the time.
What do you mean? Has Virginia lost anybody else this year but Duke?
I'm sorry?
Has Virginia lost to anybody this year other than Duke on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night?
But it can happen. Virginia lost to a 16th seed. So what
and how many times has Duke lost to a 15 seed in the tournament? So is there a big difference between a 15? Right. So you're making my point for me.
You know how hard. First of all, you know how hard it is to win a national championship, even with the one and done. It's still hard. It's not 100% guaranteed because you get a one and done, you're gonna win a championship. It's not. But you
why do you Duke fans fuck? Don't be slamming the fucking door.
Let me go back to what you said earlier though about them not making the tournament though.
What the fuck I want?
Why are you getting mad at me? Didn't do anything to
He's
you.
losing his argument, man. He back there.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna mute that. But go ahead and finish. I'm gonna mute him talking right now. That can't. I ain't trying to pick that up. But go ahead and finish your thought,
right.
Mike.
No, my whole thing is he's saying that Duke didn't make the tournament for a couple of years in a row. So when I just called him out on it and I said, well, 1995 was the year they didn't make it. Tell me another year when Duke didn't make the tournament. Now he says, oh, look at their record. No, we're not talking about their record, fam. You just said Duke didn't make the tournament for consecutive years. They suck. So what do you consider suck? You're being mediocre. What do you consider that? But Duke, I mean, there are top teams that have had lean years that hasn't made it. Now Duke is a top 5 program, but it happens. It happens.
I mean, I think the only year they wasn't the only year they ended up not ranked was what, like 2006. They won't rank that by the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean 2006. I think that's the year they lost to VCU. VCU, and they lost to Lehigh. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't have top talent. And then when he's saying that he can't win with one and dones, he won with Nolan Smith and John Shire. They're not one and dones. You see what I'm saying? I think what Coach K has done, he's adapted. He realized that's the way it is. He's getting these recruits, the 5-star recruits that got eyes on the prize to go to the NBA. Yeah, I get that, but you got to adapt, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why everybody hates Duke, man. Coach K does it the best. He took what Calipari was doing and just raised it another level. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody mad now. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that.
You said he raised another level from what Cal is doing?
Yeah, because Cal had a lot of one and done, but they weren't winning no championships like that. They weren't winning championships. They won one championship with that one and done. Look at all the great players that came through Kentucky that Cal's had. How many championships do they got? They got one title.
Yeah. Hey, I think I can help him. Hawk, I had to call, and the boy had me down last night.
All right.
they were good enough. But I think what he is trying to say, because this is how I feel also, is not that they suck. When it comes to Duke, you can't compare Duke. You compare Duke to Duke. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you compare Duke to Duke, UCLA, North Carolina, and Kentucky. That's it. You might can slide Kansas in there. Other than that,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You hold them to this certain standard, and so that's why it seemed like, man, Duke sucked them years, because I remember Coach K was pissed when Corey McGinn and them pulled it. He did not like that at all. And you're right, they according to their standards, they suck, but they weren't no trash team in my opinion. But I don't know, I heard somebody say Google is free. Now y'all got me. I'm gonna have to check on Google, because I thought I remember Duke being in them tournaments, but I'm gonna have to go see now.
Well,
yeah, Duke always made it to the tournament.
Yeah, so like I told him, 95 was the only time that I remember Duke didn't make the tournament. It was 1995. As a matter of fact, 94-95, Duke was 13-18. That's the year they didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So Coach K been there since 1980, 82, 83, or something like that. Yeah,
he been there.
80, 81. He been there since 80, 81.
Yeah, so 80, 81. He turned it around. He went to the championship against Louisville.
He didn't turn nothing around. He inherited a 3 straight 20-win team.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No.
I'm looking right at it. I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at it.
But they did the documentary like he inherited.
I'm looking at it right now. They were 22. They were 27. Hold on, let me tell you. Let me tell you, bro. Before you think I'm lying. 1977-78, 27-7. 1978-79, 22-8. 1979-1980, 24-9. The next year, Coach K was the head coach. They went 17-13. I ain't bullshitting. What he turned around?
What I'm saying is that wasn't with his players though. When he got to that program, they was going to fire Coach K after his third season. They told Coach K.
Oh, you talking about after his first 3 years? I got you.
Yeah, because you know how you get a program and you got other people players. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what I'm saying,
that
the
makes
first
sense.
couple of years was kind of rough for him. But what you're talking about, like they didn't make the tournament for a couple of years in a row. Nah, Duke made the tournament every single. And he also has done it. He's won a championship with the Leitners, the Grant Hills, the 4-year stars, with the John Shires, the Nolan Smiths. He's won it with them too as well. So he's done it both ways. Now that he's doing it with the one and done, he's getting the best players. He's got the top 3 high school recruits in the country. Plus, I think Trey Jones was ranked number 9 in the country. You know what I'm saying?
I was mad at Duke for beating Michigan. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad about that because I just really feel like, hey man, Duke was not the better team. Well, they didn't have the better athlete. They were the better team. They had a better
let me ask you a question. I think Coach K won national championship with a true one and done roster.
Which
like
one?
Coach Cal in Kentucky. 2014, 2015.
Okay, yeah, with Okafor now. Yeah, Okafor and Winslow. Yeah, he did.
Okafor, Winslow, yeah. And
so he's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it both ways. You know what I'm saying?
He's done it both ways. Yeah.
I just think that people are upset because they're like, well, how in the world can you get the top 3 players in the country? You know what I'm saying? How is that even possible? Then you get the best players in the country.
The one that does, I know one like. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Rob. My fault. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the king who started all this one and done mess is Calipari, and man, the man got 1 championship in 50 years.
That's what I said. Yes.
So it's like I don't get why folks fall in that like, because the better suited teams are winning when it comes to that's the reason why. Don't knock on Virginia though. Virginia don't be having no superstars, but they have a team. You know what I'm saying? So that one makes it.
I think Coach Kyle really.
That's coaching system. That's coaching system. That's not a team. It's coach and system.
I think Coach Kyle joint is next level. Like what his players doing the next level. That's why they come to him. He get true one and done teams because his whole damn team leave. Like it be 5 of them gone every year. Like every year, dog, he getting 6, 7 guys that's new that's playing. He usually don't have that one or 2 glue older guys that stay and can help mentor and help the guys buy in. 54729, you off mute, fam.
Hey, so what happened to the game last night when it comes to Kentucky? Did they win?
Yeah, they won.
No, they won.
Okay, so check this out. They was down by 23 with 13 minutes left in the second half last night, and I turned the game back to the Carolina-Syracuse game, and then when I woke up this morning, I thought I saw something wrong. They came back and won. And right, he has 3 or 4 players this year who gonna be lottery picks, other than the Duke players and other than whatever. Carolina or the Kansas players are hurt, but he gets those players every year, man. And to me, when you can go to different institutions, because he's been all around some of the best. I'm not going to say best, but the highest blue-blood schools or university or colleges in the country. From UMass to Kentucky, and he gets them. You know what I'm saying? And you have coaches like that who are all about winning and all about the numbers. And not even that. I left out Memphis because he was at Memphis when
Derrick Rose was there.
Right. When Derrick Rose was there, right? So he's been all around the country, but he has this persona and this era about him. He's a great coach. I'm not going to knock that for him. And he did try his hand in the NBA as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a great developer for the next level transition.
Yeah,
in my
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's all about what the coach wants, and it's all about what the university allows to transpire under that coach. I think it's.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
No, I
think it works both ways. It has to be partially what the coach will allow and wants, and I think it has to be what the university or the college and the administrative staff allows to happen as well. Because it's either about numbers and dollars or academics or straight on the basketball and the football field. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody plays a part in the situation.
No doubt. Hey, so Mike, while I got you up here, Patrick in Facebook said you got to discuss LeBron James right now.
Oh, Pat funny, man. Pat funny, yo.
He said, "What's up with LeBron?"
I mean, nothing with LeBron, man. He's still putting up numbers. I mean, growing injury. You know what I'm saying? So. He's laboring a little bit, but them young boys got to step up, though, man. Them young boys got to step up, man. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. But you know what they're gonna say though? They're gonna make the playoffs. It was harder in the West. Couldn't make the playoffs. He had an easy ride in the East. I'm waiting for that. If they don't make the playoffs,
was better? His last year was supporting cast or this supporting cast?
Which one was better?
Yeah, in your opinion.
In my opinion, this supporting cast is better. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think the support cast is better. You know what I mean?
Hey, Hawk, what's your man's name right here? I didn't.
That's Mike. That's Mike.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you a question? And I'm a non-biased fan. I'm not a LeBron hater or anything like that. However,
that ain't never.
No. I'm serious. No. I'm serious. I'll be legit. Do you feel that the way that Magic and the front office went about at the trading deadline, to try to move 5, 6, 7 players off of the squad has made a difference over the past 2 or 3 weeks? And at that time, when all these rumors came out, LeBron wasn't even back yet. He was still injured, So do you feel that these players, and I know they're getting paid, they're millionaires, so they should, still go to work every day, regardless of what team they get traded to. If they get traded, they're still going to make dollars, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it all comes down to. But the Lakers are the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? And this is one of the top 2 or 3 all-time highest profile franchises in the league. And now you have LeBron, who has been on the East Coast his entire career, who comes to the West Coast, and and not only has he been on multiple teams on the East Coast, he's coming to the West Coast, and he's on the downside of his career. Like that's what I don't understand. People don't bring up this point enough. Like LeBron has 5 years at the most to be LeBron. Like he's 30+ years old.
What up, Darren?
You know what I'm saying? And these kids, and they are still kids, And these kids are going to be in the league for 8 to 12 years after LeBron's already retired.
Hey, I think I'm the biggest LeBron fan on this phone, but I'm getting real pissed at LeBron. LeBron is a worse version of the old James Harden, the one that used to lay on these. Have you not seen? I know he got to spend a lot of effort on offense, but, man, you ain't doing none on defense, and that is contagious. When you sit and watch film and you see a guy who is supposed to be a leader doing that type stuff like that, man, it destroys the team, bro. It's like a cancer. You see what I'm saying? It makes everybody be selfish because they like, man, dude don't care. He ain't putting forth no effort. So, I mean, I'm going to get mine.
No effort.
They want to trade us anyway. So I'm gonna get mine, and that's what's going on with this team. LeBron is playing such doo-doo defense, it don't make no sense how terrible his defense is.
But you know what though, I get you, but I want to address the other guy's point with regard to, do you think them in the trade talks is kind of hampered the situation? Lonzo was the number 2 pick, Ingram was the number 2 pick, Kuzma was a first-round pick. And I think, so I think when you say, hey, I'm going to trade you for one guy, and, you've been said yes to your whole life, you've been the man your whole life, Ingram was supposed to be next up, you know what I'm saying, then LeBron comes, you in trade talks, I think they yo, I'm not going to be here next year anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I think, psychologically, I think they're packing it in. That's just me, from what I see. As far as LeBron
I agree.
I think they're packing it in.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My fault.
I was going to just say with LeBron as far as the defense. I get it, man. But I just think, man, I'm a big LeBron fan, but people say I'm kind of biased towards LeBron. I always take up for him, but I just think, man, when you got so much responsibility, you got to pace yourself. You in an 82-game regular season, just came off an injury.
Man, they call me Nick Wright on this very show one day, and it wasn't funny either. So, bro, if you just I'm watching the game against Memphis, man, and a lot of teams the way LeBron. My thing is this: I'm not saying go out there and guard a guy 94 feet. I'm not saying guard the best player on the other team, but you know what teams are doing? They watch film. They're professionals. They're saying, hey, this all we got to do is whoever is a good shooter, even if LeBron not guarding him, we're going to set a screen So we get the switch to where LeBron is on the shooter. He's going to sag off in the lane. We kick it to the shooter for a wide open three. You can get that all day you want to against the Lakers because you know LeBron is not going to play defense.
And that's the biggest thing I think. And I don't like to compare. You know, I hate the MJ and the LeBron or the Kobe comparison because it's different genres, it's different generations. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say about MJ, as well as Kobe, they strapped up when it came to defense. Like that was a priority.
Hey, was Jordan strapping up on the Wizards?
No, again, we not. Hold on. See. You take. Let me finish. You taking this out of context and out of narrative. I'm talking about in their prime. Jordan in his prime, and Kobe, and Kobe to me, in my opinion, Kobe is the closest player that we've seen to Michael Jordan.
Bro, errors matter, bro.
Again, it does matter. It does.
When you can be on defense and you don't have to worry about hardly anyone shooting a three, maybe one player per team, and usually they want to go through the big man. It's less possessions. Yeah, Jordan gonna look like a stud. I know one thing. The one time a player came into the league that had skills like today's players, he was crossing Jordan up, making him look crazy. So what you think would have been happening?
You talking about AI, but see, that's a different. Still, that was 10 to 12 years after Jordan's tenure.
You know how many guys got Allen Iverson handles now? Could you imagine Jordan guarding Kyrie?
Hold on. I respect what you've done on the football field, but there are not several players in the NBA now with Allen Iverson's handle.
Hold on.
There are not.
Are you serious?
Hold on. Before y'all keep going, we got a new call in 540-205 is unmuted, and then Darian is unmuted. So I want to hear them what they got to say. And then I'll let y'all fight after they done. So Darian, 540, y'all go ahead.
And I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to fight with you, bro. I'm not.
I don't know if y'all want to hear what I got. Look,
go ahead.
Man, I'm about sick of y'all LeBron fans making excuses for this man. Y'all be the same ones.
Never mind. The fight
y'all be the same ones that be talking about how he take care of his body. He was playing so well, running the fastest pace. With the offense, they were trying to recreate Showtime when he got there. That team was playing so well before All-Star break and trade deadline. As soon as they found Anthony Davis wasn't coming there, he went ahead and packed it in. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit y'all talking about with this, oh, man, he getting older. Oh, now he getting old. You know what I'm saying? He was shooting like
are you agreeing with me?
And now
are you agreeing with me,
Darian? I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I'm not. Y'all, the same stuff that y'all always try to argue about with the cars is now starting to hit y'all, and I'm like, I'm getting sick of it. Like, how many more excuses y'all gonna make? If this was Westbrook, y'all be killing him. If this was anybody else, y'all be killing him. I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
Hey, Darian, answer me this question. Going into free agency. After the season is over this season, what's a better attractive landing spot? Would it be, because everybody talks about New York, but they just say the Knicks. But the last time I checked, Brooklyn was still in New York City. Okay?
Yeah, Brooklyn's home, but I mean, it's Brooklyn. I'm talking
about money-wise. I'm talking because the players want money, though.
Everybody knows that them New York teams that rhyme are slime. They slow. Like if for some reason they're not supported, do not get supported.
Okay. I hear you. But answer my question. What if somebody wants to be different? Because before KD went to Golden State and Clay and Steph was there and Draymond, nobody thought about going to San Francisco or the Bay Area playing for the Warriors.
Nobody
thought about that.
Golden State has history though. Like
No, hold on. History. Hold on.
Let me finish.
No. I'm gonna answer your question. No, because these kids right now in the NBA, they weren't even. If they were, I was 6, 7 years old when they had to run DMC. You know what I'm saying? With Tim Hardaway and my man, the coach at St. John's.
Chris Webber and all them.
No, not even Chris Webber. No, not even Chris Webber. Mitch Richmond and Tim Hardaway.
That's Live 95. I'll never forget it on Super Nintendo. Live 95.
But these guys in the NBA right now, if they were born, they were way too young to even know anything about them. They don't know anything about that. So the history.
They weren't born. They weren't born yet.
Right. So when you talk about history, the history in the NBA comes from the Lakers, the Celtics. You know, these franchises who have won multiple, and Knicks, right, who have won multiple, you know what I'm saying, championships. So what I'm saying is, when there's a new, you know, okay, let's go from that genre. Let's go to the Miami Heat. These young kids coming up in college and NBA, they know about LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. But before them, or Shaq, I would say that.
Right.
But before that, the Miami Heat were garbage.
But see, they don't have to know. You got to look at this. The Clippers and the Lakers playing the same building, yet you know it's something different. They're in the same city, same building, but for some reason, people just didn't want to be a Clipper.
No, because the Lakers are the Lakers because of Showtime. That's the only difference. It's because of Magic and Kareem and Worthy. Yeah. That's the only difference. And plus, the owner they had, who was a clear racist, and that set them back another 5 to 10 years. That's the difference. But it's the same market. So right now in 2019, they're going to be able to still make the same money. And that's what these young guys care about.
JaVale, well, how come JaVale? So here's the thing, JaVale, because I think you made some good points, but I think the market still plays a role overall with the media and the nightlife, because San Antonio every era wins the championship, and you don't see people clamoring to go to San Antonio. But New York has this mystique. They got the Rucker. It's New York City, big city of your dreams. It's just the Garden is
right. Okay, Hope. Let me answer you, Hope. I respect that question. How many free agents have you seen clamoring to go to New York? You haven't seen many, even though that's the biggest city. That's the biggest city in our country, other than Los Angeles.
Well, it was
New York,
the last biggest free agent was Chicago. Melo wanted to get there. Melo got there.
But Melo is from. Melo is from the East Coast.
Hold on. And then you had the next biggest free agent was LeBron. LeBron went from Cleveland to Miami, from Miami to Cleveland, and then to L.A. And then you had KD going from OKC to Golden State.
So why didn't LeBron? If New York, if it's all about money and the market, why didn't LeBron go to New York when he had a chance?
What does LeBron do off the court? What does LeBron do off the court? What does he do now?
It was time. It was time. You got to forget. Phil Jackson was there and said that BS about LeBron and his posse.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Phil messed a lot up.
Yeah, but New York is a bad franchise, though. New York is a bad franchise.
Yeah. I mean, Kyrie kind of caught him off guard. LeBron wasn't even though he was doing them 2 years with the player option. LeBron wasn't really planning on leaving like that, but them boys got Kyrie had wanted out. That all changed. He got hit like LeVar Ball got hit. He didn't know his son was gonna go steal in UCLA and all that. And you see what I'm saying? He had to adjust to it. He had to go in Europe and play.
In my opinion, when it comes to the two biggest markets in our country, New York and Los Angeles, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that the Knicks, just because of their history, whether you go back to Bernard King 10 years later with Patrick Ewing, you know what I'm saying, the Lakers with all their history, I still feel that in today's culture and today's climate, when it comes to the money, the Knicks and the Lakers are the two biggest franchises marketing wise. I don't feel that the Nets or the Clippers are too far behind. And going into this off season, they are two of the franchises with the most money to spend. So when everybody says, "Oh well, KD and Kyrie, this, that, and the third," or Kawhi is from LA. So just because he's from LA doesn't mean he wants to go play with the Lakers. If he can make the same amount of money with the Clippers and change that organization and that franchise,
we're talking about an introvert. Kawhi's an introvert.
I understand that. But
that plays a role.
I feel that there's a lot of difference. There's a lot. That's the wrong terminology.
Personality with the free agent plays a role too, JaVale. Not to cut you off, but the personality of the player plays a role in the location in which they choose to go into. So the reason why LeBron went to LA is because LeBron executive produces a lot of screens and things on TV. So what's the best location?
So LeBron's going to the Lakers was not a basketball decision. It was after basketball lifetime decision.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with basketball.
It had something to do. It had something to do with basketball. It was the best.
No, it did not.
It was the best decision for both.
Basketball-wise, LeBron would have got the same amount of money and the same amount of endorsements, regardless of whatever city he went to. Because he's
still a legendary franchise. Let's not be naive. He's a legendary franchise too. That still plays.
It's a legendary franchise. Plus, he get the best of both worlds. Man, them players, before he got there, everybody thought it was something in Ingram and Kuzma and maybe Alonzo too. Like, why not go there with them guys?
But this man wanted to go. He just wanted to get rid of them 2 weeks ago, bro. That's my point. That's my point.
I mean, you act like things don't change in a relationship. They do. When you find out, okay, man, she's smart. Whatever the case may be, it changes.
Go ahead. Speak up,
I got a question. So, like, the New York Knicks, they're talking about the market and the franchise, right? And me personally, I think the New York franchise is overrated. People say it's iconic. But since '73, when they won their title, what have the Knicks really accomplished?
Thank you. So that's my point. So what's the difference? What's the difference between the Nets and the Knicks right now?
You want to know what it is? Because of Spike Lee and because of Michael Jordan. People want to make that team. See, Jordan legacy takes a chink in the armor if you really be honest about how sorry the Knicks really was. Because I don't think the Knicks was that great of a team. All they had was Spike Lee causing a scene on the sideline, pumping Jordan up to go crazy on their team. And you had John Starks and all them folks that weren't really that good, you know what I'm saying, playing hard, fouling and all that.
New York is known as
Patrick
Ewing was the best player that they had.
I can say, as a team from 93 to 96, the Knicks were a top probably 3 or 4 team in the league other than the Bulls and the Lakers and the Suns and the Celtics. They probably were.
Actually from 91 to like 2000, the Knicks were really
the
good.
The Pacers was better than them.
I mean, they finished like second, third.
Well, the Knicks,
they went to the finals that strike year versus San Antonio, right? And lost.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I never forget.
You can say the Pacers are better, but the Pacers were in the same division with the Bulls. They were in the Central. The Knicks were in on the East, so it was different because just of the division, and just because you didn't have to face Mike and Scotty and the Bulls team as many times. That was a
Miami beat the Knicks too with Tim Hardaway and all them guys and Lonzo Mourning and so like. You know what I'm saying? I think the Knicks won.
So
again, and the Wizards, the 2 years they had Chris Webber and Who else? What's my other
Larry
player
Johnson?
from
Larry
Michigan?
Larry Johnson was playing for him too for a while too as well. It was sort of telling
So
his career.
if KD and Kyrie go to New York, if they go to New York, can they win a title?
No.
Yeah. You
I don't
think
think so either. Nah.
No. I don't know who else on the
What
team.
evidence
I
have
don't know
KD
who else
gave
on
you
the team.
that he can lead a team? And they already saying Kyrie can't lead a team. KD can't lead no team. So what's the evidence that he can lead a team and win?
Okay. So I like that question, and I pose that question. And if KD and Kyrie were to go to the Knicks, if the Knicks, what it looks like right now, they're probably going to get the number 1 draft pick. So
we don't know
those
that.
2 players who were to go, they would probably draft Zion.
After they keep winning, they got dagger. They met Dennis Jr. messing with the church's money. God damn it, stop winning.
No, if the Lakers don't make the playoffs, they get one of them lottery balls too, and you know that, right?
But and that's the thing. That's the thing.
Hold on. Say that again, Mike.
I was saying that if the Lakers don't make the playoffs, you know they get one. They get one of them lottery balls too, right?
Ooh,
so here comes the
LeBron.
And we don't get to see the actual lottery.
The Lakers getting it. I mean, the New York gonna get it. Then we can't see it. It's rigged, like y'all
right.
say.
We can't see it. But if the Lakers
if Zion go to the Lakers,
they making the playoffs. Lakers done. They done.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, LeBron, but it's been over a decade since you've been on early vacation. But you activated the early vacation card.
Anybody on this podcast right now who's listening, other than Hawk, please, I'm asking. I want everybody's other opinion except for yours. Right now, on February what's the day? The 28th.
Man, if you don't hurry up, goddammit, with these damn slow builders like you battle rapping.
Nah, because you are Zion loyalist. Like he's the greatest. He's not
damn.
He's not the best player in college basketball this season. He's not the best player in college basketball this season.
All right, go ahead. Get to your damn question.
Who is?
Zion not the best player in the country right now?
Listen, Zion is the most polarized, and he will make an NBA team the most money. He is not the best college basketball player this year.
Who is?
He's not better. He's not better than Barrett.
Are you sure?
I said this.
He's
not better than Barrett. He's not better than Barrett, yo. Come on, man.
No, Barrett.
No. So that's what I'm asking. Other than Hawk. So I've heard 2 people. So Zion is the best player in college basketball this season.
It's not even close.
It's not even close?
It's not even close. It's not even close, bro.
In the NBA now, you have to be able to take people not only off the dribble, but you have to be able to hit a consistent jumper.
You know what?
That's today's game. That's today's game.
Okay. So hold on. So prior to the season, when Hawk was doing his podcast and all that, everybody kept saying that Zion not gonna do this in college. Everybody kept saying that. Now he's doing it in college. Same people saying, "Oh, he ain't gonna do it in the league." I'm just gonna wait till the league starts, the next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna wait till next year.
I agree.
Everybody
And you are right, because I remember having to argue them points when they made. He ain't playing nothing against some slow white boys. I said, man, y'all eyeballs must not be working. I don't care who was out there. Do you see what they do?
I agree with that.
Can I get in there?
I agree with that 100%.
With your boy Barrett, though. Let's talk about your boy Barrett. Now that we on him, you're talking about consistent J. I haven't seen the consistent J since the Virginia game. What's the consistent J that you talk about?
I mean, he's good. Hey,
I'm serious.
He can go.
He's a volume shooter.
The difference in him.
I feel
and
volume shooter.
That's why. Okay. The difference in Barrett.
Trash.
The reason
Who's a
that
North Carolina fan? Everybody in North Carolina fan here.
The reason that Barrett is compared.
Nah, Darian's a Duke fan. So another Duke fan is saying that Zion's better.
I'm not a Duke fan. I'm a fan of Zion, but I'm not a Duke fan.
My fault.
No,
I told you it was Florida. But go ahead.
My fault.
So the reason that R.J. Barrett gets a lot of comparisons to. Oh, and it wasn't at the beginning of the season. Over the past 2 or 3 weeks, he's been compared to James Harden. I think more because they're both left-handed players. However,
and jack up a lot of shots and don't play defense. Go ahead.
Okay, right. You're exactly right. And I've heard some Jalen Rose comparisons. I think that's more to left-handed. But if they are able to get to the left and use the left hand, they are dominant. They are dominant. And James Harden was like that at Arizona State, and Barrett is like that. And Jalen Rose, even though he had what I feel is the greatest supporting cast in the past 30 years, other than this year's Duke team as freshmen, if they can get to their left hand, they are dominant. And Barrett is dominant if he can get to his
He doesn't
left.
make his team better, though. I guarantee you, Zion would have played against Virginia Tech and R.J. Barrett was out, Zion would have won that game. I guarantee you that R.J. If R.J. didn't play against North Carolina, I think Zion would have won that game.
You don't feel that when it comes to college players and as a high school players, you play up to your competition. Like, you don't think that Duke went down to Blacksburg last night and was like, yo, we're going to beat these Bamas just because we do. You don't think that had something to do with it?
No. For some reason, I hope they didn't feel like that because they lost against North Carolina. I think it was barely they won against Syracuse. There was no comfortability there. Zion was going to be there.
Let me ask you a better question. Do you feel that over the past 2 or 3 seasons that Duke and Coach K feel that the only team that they have to worry about in the ACC is UVA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Because UVA defend. But like I've been saying about UVA, man, they get in their own way. They have no offense, man.
But that's why
Duke
that's
Duke
why
doesn't have any offense unless they're in transition. Duke has no offense unless they're in transition.
That's the reason why Zion is the best player. He's the best player
last night, Virginia Tech slowed Duke down last night even more than Virginia slowed them down. And that was the difference. The difference in the game last night and the game against UVA, the 2 games they played us, is they were hitting shots against us. Or not even the first game, the second game. Last night they weren't hitting any shots.
In that tournament, you're going to see Zion crash the boards so hard and foul so many people out. The dude will go to the line so much. I'm telling you, that's why he's the best player, because he can literally control who stays on the court. So all that Zion, what I mean by that is he could just keep on putting your players on the bench because, hey, when he go up, he goes back up and rebound the ball on the second tip better than anybody. Like, he a rhino. He just move people without even bullying them out the way far as pushing them.
And then with Zion,
okay,
on the floor, they actually hold on.
Like this. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
When Zion's on the floor, they actually pretend that they can play defense. I even watched the game yesterday, but I can guarantee you that Virginia Tech kept going right down the paint like a damn freeway because your boy Barrett does not play no goddamn defense. Neither does Cam Reddish. But they're good at help defense when Zion
was down there eating.
And that's crazy because Coach K takes pride in man-to-man defense. I remember he used to never play zone back in the day.
Well, I think Duke's defense has gotten better this year, though. Their defense is better than years past, though. It's way better than years past.
I'm going to say this. If Zion was playing and R.J. Barrett wasn't playing, Blackshear ass would have fouled out quick. And that's who was killing for Virginia Tech.
I told you, he going to foul people out.
Barbecue chicken, Blackshear ass. Barbecue goddamn chicken. Because Duke thought was they were selling for jumpers. You could just keep going to the damn cup. Like, go to the cup versus Virginia Tech. Like, get to the basket. He jacket. And my last thing is this, and I'm going to let y'all talk. He compared RJ to James Harden in college. You can't make that comparison. James Harden wasn't a jacker. James Harden averaged like 12 shots a game. RJ getting damn near 19 shots a game with Zion. Without Zion, he jacked.
That wasn't my comparison, Hulk. That's what the media And national people have said.
But you threw it out there.
Okay. Do you understand that nobody on Duke is a consistent perimeter jump shooter other than Barrett?
But you don't need to be. You don't need to be.
Come on, man.
You don't need to be. Two of the top three guys in the NBA don't consistently shoot from the outside. True or false?
Yo, Duke. True or false?
True or false?
No. You
said guys need a jump shot. You said guys need a jump shot in the NBA. Two of the top three guys in the NBA right now don't have a consistent jumper. True or false?
Point guards, because they get to the hole every
I ain't
time.
talking about nobody. I'm talking about, no. I'm talking about Giannis and LeBron. Do they have consistent jumpers?
They're different. That's you. So what your narrative?
That might sound like red off Friday. Oh, see, that's different.
No. Yeah. Hawk doesn't like to change the narrative. We're not talking about getting to the hole. We're not talking about getting to the hole. We're talking about jump shots. That's right. And Duke is the third worst jump shooting team in the NCAA this season. That's a fact.
You know what they do? You know why they tell you what?
Duke,
go ahead.
Except for the loss to Gonzaga, the other losses Duke has, one of their freshmen haven't played. So they haven't been full tilt with all their freshmen.
Okay.
Losses.
Okay. Do you understand that other than Virginia and the two games that they beat Virginia is the only team other than last night. Well, even Virginia Tech went zone a couple possessions. Duke shoots 30% from three and 33% against a zone, and that's why I made the point before our last game 2 or 3 weeks ago, if we should go zone. Duke is horrible against the zone, and they are horrible as a team overall shooting from the three. And that's facts. That's not
How many
me being
teams are good shooting from three, though? How many teams are good shooting from three?
Again, but that's again. You need to go and game plan against what your opponent isn't adapt and cannot adapt to.
So JaVale, if you're a man-to-man team, can you just start playing zone out of the blue?
And hold on, we talked about this. I didn't say that. I didn't say you should. I asked if you should.
Oh
if you should.
You just made a reference like all you gotta do is go zone versus. You just made a reference like go zone because they can't shoot.
But a lot of great coaches switch. There's a lot of man-to-man coaches. If the team they're playing against, they're not great or they're not even compatible to doing that, they would change.
I got a question
that's
for
all
you,
I'm
Bill.
saying.
So when we played Louisville, right, and it was up by 10. They started playing that bum ass 1-3-1. What happened to them?
Yeah.
When Hunter got back in playing that bum ass 1-3-1.
And
playing that zone. Did we come back? That 1-3-1 actually helped us come back, right?
Yes. Louisville.
You can't throw zone out there.
Listen to me. Can I answer your question, Hawk? Louisville is the closest team in the ACC to us as far as offense and defensive strategy. That's a fact. And that was the only reason.
Not offensively. Defensively, not offensively.
Yes. Defense.
They run a version of a pack line. You saw what happened when you took a pack line known team and put them in zone. What happened?
Right.
They don't know the responsibility.
What happened was, in my opinion, not yours, I'm not discrediting anything you say. In my opinion, the second half, Coach Tony made adjustments at halftime, and then it reinforced to the kids that, hey, we see this every day. We see this defense every day.
But they were playing 1-3-1. What are you talking about? They don't see 1-3-1 every day.
No. It wasn't a 1-3-1 the whole game plan. That's the whole game plan. It wasn't a 1-3-1 the whole game plan.
Hold on, JaVale. They were up by 12. They went to a 1-3-1 to start of the second half like they did part of the first half, and we started cooking their ass. We put Hunter at the low block, and Kihei was bouncing passing to him. And then Kihei started going crazy. But Hunter started killing that one.
It wasn't the whole game. It wasn't the whole half.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. They were up by 12. They went to a 1-3-1, and we went on a run. So
what does that mean?
What it means
because they coach made a bad decision.
They went to a damn zone, like you said. Go to a zone. Go to a zone, right? The zone helped us out.
I understand. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just.
You
making it look like I'm trying to come at you as a.
No. Here's my point, JaVale. Let me tie this up. Here's my point. You stated that sometimes coaches you gotta go zone, and my rebuttal is if your backbone is man to man, and that's what you practice. Any coach will tell you just can't throw a damn zone out at your team and expect them to execute.
We were not hitting the three the first half. It wasn't. That's the difference. We weren't hitting it. We were down by 10 at halftime. We weren't hitting the three. That's the difference.
Isn't that every defense? Isn't that versus us in the pack line?
No.
The pack line, if people not hitting threes,
we're the best. We are the one or two, other than Virginia Tech, I think we're the best shooting team in the ACC when it comes to threes. The first half, we were not hitting threes.
And it's because of what, JaVale? They're not hitting them. Because people get good looks versus the pack line. They just don't hit them.
So when it comes to the Duke fans, when it comes to the Carolina, the UVA and Duke games, not even the first game, the second game when it was in the Ville, they were shooting lights out, and they don't shoot like that. They don't shoot like that. They haven't shot like that all year, all season. So there's different ebbs and flows to every game. It's totally different. And when it comes to that game Saturday against Louisville, they were like that was the best team in the first half against us other than Duke. And when they came up the second half, it was a total different team. It was a total different team.
All right. So, well, the reason if UVA is going to win to go to the Final Four, it's not going to be because their defense is bad. It's going to be because their offense let them down every year, every single year that I've watched.
Isn't that everybody though? Isn't that basketball? If you don't score, you don't win though. Isn't that basketball?
But not necessarily. But what I'm saying, in particular, UVA, we know the defense is going to be there. But when you need a bucket, who are you going to go to? That's the reason why
DeAndre Hunter?
Hey, that's not true. That's not true.
DeAndre Hunter, that's what they're going to go to.
It is. I watch them every single year. I'll take you there.
That's not true. Hey,
no. Time out. When we lost to Syracuse, we wasn't going to Malcolm Brogdon when we needed buckets late, and then they were just hitting more shots because Malcolm was cooking that second half. Last year, we didn't have our go-to. He got hurt.
So if we want to go back when it comes to I'm gonna say this when it comes to Duke fans when they talk about Zion not being there over the past several seasons when it comes to the NCAA tournament, and this is what I pray, and I'm a religious and God-fearing man, but I pray that we don't have an injury over the next 2 weeks because what has happened to UVA over the past several seasons is our best player or one of our top two players has gotten injured, whether it was Justin Anderson with his wrist, whether it was Isaiah Thomas, Isaiah Wilkins, or last year when it was Dre. So for you Duke fans to say, oh, we've had to be without Zion over the past 3 games, okay, I respect that and I understand that, okay? But UVA has been a number 1 seed 4 out of 5 past seasons, and we've lost our best or most important player. So I don't like to use injuries as an excuse, okay? But when it comes to this season, right now, Duke are our only 2 losses. I respect that. I respect Duke. The first game was by 2 points. The second game, Duke shot lights out. So if anybody right now can say that Virginia is not a top 2 or 3 team in the country, they are being biased, and they don't want to face the facts.
Y'all have always been
I'm not saying that. I had UVA in the Final Four last year.
Yeah, y'all always been a top-ranked team. But y'all always nut up in the tournament.
But what I'm saying is when they lose, when UVA loses, regardless of
last year was our first bad loss in 20 minutes.
I'm not talking about last year. I mean, last y'all play that team 10 times, they're going to beat them 9 out of 10 times. I ain't talking about last year.
That was it. But again, like I said,
let Mike finish. Let Mike finish. Go ahead, Mike.
What I'm saying is, Hawk, in terms of that, what I'm saying is, when UVA loses in the tournament, like they lost to Syracuse, they only scored 62 points. When they play Michigan State, they only score 50-some points. What I'm saying is that when UVA is good in the regular season, when they're 28-2, this, that, and the other, and all that, I always say every year, what's going to stop UVA is that their offense, they're going to miss shots. They're going to continue to miss shots. Who's going to be that go-to guy? And that happens every year. It happens every year.
Okay, so I'll go back to your Syracuse point. They're still an ACC team, right? And we have beat Syracuse twice that season. So Jim Boeheim and his staff had already had game plans against us again. Maybe we had played them 3 times.
But what I'm saying is, and I get that. But what I'm saying is, it's still your offense still didn't do anything, regardless of what it is.
What is different? What is the difference?
Boeheim had tape on UVA. Bennett had tape on Boeheim in Syracuse. It's the same thing. You have to adapt and adjust. All I'm saying is, it's true to my point that every year that UVA loses, it's their offense. It's never their defense, though. It's never their defense.
So what's the difference? What's the difference in UVA losing in the first round last year as a 1 to a 16 and UMBC as Duke as a 2 losing multiple times to a 15?
No, I'm not talking about that, bro. I'm not. It's not.
No. I'm trying to make the comparison. What's the difference? Because that's all I've heard over the past 10 months.
So here's the thing. The Duke team that loses to Lehigh. I'm going to answer that question. The Duke team that loses to Lehigh, that loses to VCU,
Belmont. Duke has lost 3 times as a 15 to a 1.
And you know what I'm saying? You know what? And again, those things happen. What I'm saying, those things happen.
He's not dissing us, Javale. He's not dissing us.
Yeah, I'm not. What I'm saying to you, and I ain't even told Hawk this. When you be in a tournament, y'all either a 1 seed or a 2 seed. Y'all roll through the regular season. Y'all win the ACC regular season. Y'all do it every single year. But when y'all play those top 16 teams in the NCAA, y'all offense shuts down, bro. For some reason, I don't know what it is. The offense.
What you're saying is it's been over the past 6 or 7 years. It's been under Tony Bennett. It hasn't been UVA's tenure. It hasn't been UVA's lifeline.
I get it. Point, Javale. Hold on, Javale. You don't have to get too defensive, bro, because what he's saying makes sense. If you look at our tournaments and when we lost, so when we beat teams, we scored in the 70s. The games we lost, they've been like 59 or 60 points. And we lose by 3 or 4 points. And then the one year we lost to Florida, we scored like 30-some points. So what he's saying makes sense. Like, it's always that side of the ball that has to continue to carry because when we score upwards of 70 points, we're basically going to win. It's almost like that's the cap. If you play Virginia and you keep them under 70, your chances of winning are damn near double versus them scoring over 70. I think that's
I'm not dissing UVA. I'm not dissing them. They're a good team. I'm just saying that when the tournament starts, I'll be like, yo, is UVA offense going to step up? First, second round they do. When they get to that Sweet 16 or Regional 8, that's when it happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I don't know if it's because y'all not getting the best players or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but it just happens every year for some reason. That's all I'm saying. I ain't different.
Under pressure.
What you guys need to understand, and I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to be quiet because my boy's about to come on in a few minutes, but I think that I really, really think that Dre is probably, to this point, Dre is going to be the best NBA player other than Klay Thompson that Tony Bennett has recruited.
Okay.
I really believe that, and people don't understand that. They talk about UVA and this, that, and the third. We've had situations with players getting suspended and not being able to play or be on ground. Jack Salt is our only true senior this season. Like if it was like any other program next year, we would what we have coming in next season, we would really dominate the country next year. And it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm a fan, and I'm biased, but I love because it's different for me. It's different for me because all my family and friends are Carolina or Duke or Georgetown fans, and I've been a UVA fan since I was born. And what I have experienced over the past 5 to 7 years, most people can't even. They can't come to me with anything, even Duke fans.
Well, I'm gonna say this. So next year, Duke has the number 3, the number 8, number 22, the number 34, and they may get number 2. They may get Cole Anthony next year, the number 1 point guard.
And what did you have this year? You lost to Virginia Tech last night. What did you have this year? And you lost to Virginia Tech. Who we beat twice?
But it's not. But look though, people keep talking about the one loss though. But we still got a lot of season left though. We can't harp on just one.
It's not. No. It's not a lot of season, bro. It's not a lot of season. We got great. No, it's not. No.
It's a lot.
Let me. It's not a lot of season. I'm not regular season. It's not a lot of season.
It's not a lot of regular. You're right. It's not a lot of regular. You're right.
Let me ask you a question then. So since you're harping on B-Tech beating Duke, so let me ask you a question. If you're a betting man and you had to bet your house on it, are you going to bet that B-Tech will get farther than Duke in the tournament in NCAA?
Well, first of all, when it comes to no, I'm going to answer you. When it comes to UVA football or basketball, I don't bet. Just because I don't like to. No. I don't like to bet with my heart.
His heart.
So
his heart.
Right. That's my heart. So I'm not going to do that. However,
JaVale, check this out. I got a better one for you, JaVale. I got a better question. So if Virginia Tech and Duke met up again in the ACC tournament, who would you say will probably win? If they no Zion again, because he ain't playing no more this year.
No, because if you Virginia Tech has won the past 3 seasons. Virginia Tech has beat Duke the past 3 seasons.
Did he beat him in the tournament?
Hey,
did he beat him in the tournament?
Hey, Virginia Tech has a good team, and Saturday against Miami, they put down.
I'm just asking you.
No.
If they meet NCAA tournament, you think?
Hey, I told you. Hey, what did I start this statement out saying?
Hey, JaVale.
Virginia is the only team that Duke gets up to play in the ACC over the past
JaVale,
4 or 5 seasons.
Stop, JaVale. I got a last question for you. Don't do that. Bean said, ask JaVale how far UVA going in the tournament. Everybody is all ears because everybody tuned in to you right now on Facebook. They want me to ask you that. How far will UVA go in the tournament?
If we stay healthy, we Final 14, bro.
Y'all heard him.
As we have been the past 3 seasons, if we were 100% healthy. The only reason Virginia has not been again.
I got Gonzaga, Duke, Texas Tech, and UVA, and I got UVA losing to Texas Tech.
Okay.
In the Final 4.
Hey, Virginia has. And I'm biased, yes, because I love my Blues, but
my man.
And I preface that because I like to make a statement after that. We have had major injuries. We have had major injuries over the past 3 seasons.
We have. You're right. We have some blows to our squad, but it is what it is.
So when Duke comes with,
can I ask you a question? So you saying that UVA had a player like what's the difference us losing Zion? He's one
because Duke. Okay, I'm glad you asked that question, my brother. Because Duke has multiple top 15, 20 players. That's a total difference. That's a total difference.
But does UV have a complete team? It's a difference to have a talented players.
Yes, Duke. Hey, Virginia has a more complete team than Duke. Team, not individuals. Team. Yes, sir.
You said we ain't got no avatars like y'all got, though. We ain't got the monsters.
Exactly. That's a total difference, bro. That's a total difference. So for you guys losing, hey, listen. No, listen. You asked me a question, I'm gonna answer. Your last 3 games, you are 1-3. You lost to Carolina, and you lost to Virginia Tech. And you were on the verge. Listen, I'm talking right now, bro. You were on the verge of losing to Syracuse for the second time. Okay? And you have the #1 recruiting class in the country. That's a problem.
So now I'm talking. So hold on, let me talk now. Let me get my piece off. I get all that. But you act like North Carolina ain't got McDonald's All-Americans. You don't act like Virginia Tech got a guy that's in the lottery. That's a projected top 10.
Who? This Virginia Tech? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
So you act like Carolina ain't got McDonald's All-Americans.
Come on, bro. But you beat Virginia. You beat Virginia with a lottery pick.
Not without Zion, though.
You tripping. You beat Virginia twice with a lottery pick, and people other than
Hey, 40 say you talking dumb. 40 say you talking dumb right now.
I don't care what the fuck 40 says, because he's a fucking Duke fan. I really could give a fuck less what 40 says.
You hate Duke, man. You hate Duke, man.
Just like 40 thinks Ty Jerome is not a fucking... Hold on. Yeah. 40 thinks Ty Jerome is not an NBA player. Ha. Motherfucking, yeah, right. Ty Jerome is going to be a fucking lottery pick next year. Ty Jerome is going to be a lottery pick next year.
Ty Jerome might lead this year, dog. He 23rd on a lot of big boards.
Exactly. So I don't care what Duke fans think. I like basketball fans. I don't give a fuck what Duke fans think. This on podcast, so excuse my language.
Hey, well, you talking to 2 Duke fans right now.
All your comments towards Duke fans, because Duke is negative, though. So are you a basketball fan or are you a Duke hater? Which one is it?
I told people before this season started that Ty Jerome was the best point guard in the ACC this season, and people fucking laughed at me.
But it isn't.
What you mean?
But it isn't.
What you mean?
He isn't.
Come on.
He isn't.
Name me a point guard, right now that you. No. You asked me a question. I'm talking to you. You asked me a question. I'm talking to you. Name me a point guard right now in the ACC who you would take.
Go ahead.
Name me a point guard in the ACC right now who you would take as an NBA general manager before Ty Jerome.
I'll take Trey Jones all day long.
You a Duke fan. Hey, give me that. Home. You fucking crazy, dog.
The same question that you just asked on the NBA big board, as a freshman, they got Trey Jones going ahead of Ty Jerome.
Ty Jerome. And you know why? If that's the site you're looking on, that's just because of you. Ty Jerome is much better. Ty Jerome is much better than that boy. That's not even close, bro.
Absolutely not.
That's not even close.
Absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely not. You sound like a hater, man. Duke hater, bro.
Trey Jones is not better than Ty Jerome right now.
Best player.
Bullshit.
That's our best player, Hunter. He our best player, bro.
Trey Jones is not better than Ty Jerome right now. That's not even the question.
They said Kobe White better. They saying Kobe White better. Somebody said Kobe White is better than Ty Jerome.
Yeah. He went 3 for 14 against Trey Jones. He went 3 for 14.
Come on, man. Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious?
Trey Jones locked up, bro. He locked up.
Hey,
man, Ty Jerome from New York, he'll walk the dog with their ass. Line them up, goddammit. Line them up.
Hey, next Friday and Saturday, when first team All ACC come out, Ty Jerome is gonna be first team ACC point guard. Believe that.
Well, we know.
Believe that.
We know what 3 Duke players are gonna be first team All ACC.
No. Cam Reddish is not gonna be nowhere on the fucking ACC All team. Are you serious? Cam Reddish?
He may.
Come on, bro.
You just talked about the Duke bias. Which one is it, bro?
Hey, Kyle Guy is going to be first team or second team before Cam Reddish this year. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Kyle Guy, listen. All you so-called people, shut your mouth. Kyle Guy is the best shooting guard. Listen to what I'm saying. Kyle Guy is the best shooting guard in the ACC this season. Hands down. Shut up.
In the ACC?
Shut up. You don't have to say.
Talk to him.
Because,
get him.
First of all, Kyle Guy's good. I never said Kyle Guy's not good. I don't think he's the best shooting guard in the ACC.
This season? Name one. Name one better.
I don't think so.
Name one better. You taking too long, bro. You taking too long. Name one better.
There's a lot in ACC. That's why. There's a lot in ACC.
It's not a lot.
I gotta dissect it. Because if I say
is RJ a shooting guard? RJ a two guard or he a 3?
If I say Cam is better than Kyle Guy, you're gonna say Duke bias.
Cam Reddish is better than Kyle Guy this season.
If you ask any manager, they pick a Cam over Kyle Guy. Any day of the week. Right or wrong?
Huh? What happened?
Did you just say that? Hold on. Did you just say that Cam Reddish is better than Kyle Guy? Did you just say that?
Absolutely.
I tell you what. Kyle Guy is a finalist for the Naismith Award, and Cam Reddish isn't. So shut up. So what you telling me does not make sense.
Trust me, everybody's a finalist, yo.
No, everybody's not a finalist. Everybody is not a finalist, man. Come on, man.
They come out with the
talk.
Then they come out with the Naismith Award.
And Cam Reddish isn't on this list, bro. Cam Reddish is not on the list.
Cam Reddish, it's hard. It's coming out he's going to get drafted. Is he going to get drafted?
Is Kyle Guy going to get drafted?
I ain't stutter. You heard it.
Well, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan when it comes to youth, but Hawk tells me that it's about again. So you change the narrative. Hey, Hawk, tell your boys how the narrative changes. We didn't talk about NBA players. We were talking about NCAA players, right? Right or wrong? We were talking about NCAA players.
Ask you a question, bro.
Kyle Guy is a better college basketball player right now today than Cam Reddish.
Okay. So he's a system guy. Oh, okay.
Again, the narrative. Right. So, hey, Hawk, Hawk ain't gonna fuck with me on that. The narrative.
My opinion,
college basketball player.
He's a better player. Cameron's a better player. He's a better player.
Hey, do you know that if Kyle Guy comes back to UVA next season, he's going to be the most prolific 3-point shooter in ACC history, even more than J.J. Redick. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
I mean, that's cool and all, but he can't shoot threes when he gets to the tournament. So what does it matter?
That's the Marco, man.
No.
Yo,
Man.
hey, yo, man, y'all some dirty damn dog. Y'all worse than Tay-Rock and goddamn Sue Surf, you gun title ass dude. Leave DNA alone. Where's K-Shine at? God dang it.
Man.
Yeah.
And here's what I like Kyle guy. I like him, yo. I like him. He ain't better than Cam.
Hey, Kyle Guy is going to make first team on ACC this season.
Is he going to make first team on American? Is he going to make first team on American?
And who on Carolina is going to make first team All American? I didn't say that.
He didn't say Carolina.
I'm asking you a question. Is he going to make first team All American?
He said Cam. He said Cam from Carolina. He's not going to make first team All American.
Is Kyle Guy going to make first team All American?
No.
Okay.
He's going to make first team All ACC, though. He's going to make first team. He's going to make first team All ACC.
I get it. Huh?
Hey, Slim. Actually, you're going to have the two Duke players in Barrett and Zion, and then you're going to have Dre. And actually, I'm not even going to say Kyle Guy is going to make it, because Barrett and Zion are going to make it. They are. And
hey, don't forget about Morant.
No.
Oh, you talking about?
Hey, yo, we got like 2 minutes left in the show. 2 minutes left in the show, man. We got to wrap this up, but I definitely enjoy this. I'm gonna have to cut this up and make this his own video right here. Good Lord, that was classic.
Hey, for real. If any of you guys think that Ty Jerome is not an NBA player for 10 years, you guys don't know basketball.
I'm not gonna say I like Ty Jerome. I like Ty Jerome. I like Ty Jerome, but what's my man who played at Maryland and played in the NBA for 10, 12 years?
Steve Blake. Talking about Blake.
Hey,
yep. You heard my podcast.
If Steve Blake, I'm for real. I'm
joking with you, dog.
If Steve Blake can play in the NBA for 10 years, Ty Jerome definitely is a 10+ year NBA player, and that's real talk. That's real talk.
Well, it's a good thing Ty's 6'5". You know, that helps a lot, and then he's smart and he can catch and shoot. So, you know, as long as he gets go ahead.
That New York, like people play down to that, but that street ball mentality plays a role when it comes, you know what I'm saying, to big time basketball in NCAA or the NBA, man. So I'm not laughing.
Oh, yo, I got a question for you, JaVale. Got a question for you.
Yo,
Bean made a good point. He said, so you feel like 2 UVA guys going to be first team all ACC? Because, you know, Hunter definitely going to be first team.
Yes, because UVA, with Duke's loss last night, UVA is going to win the ACC regular season for the 3rd or 4th season in a row. Yes, we are.
JaVale, T said you got an elite back pedal. You should be an all ACC defensive back right now.
Hey, Hulk, come on, Hulk.
Hey, yo, they getting at you, dog. When we stop streaming, you got to go check the stream, dog. They getting at you, man. Bowman really killing you.
I don't worry about Bowman. He's not.
What you think about Bowman again? What you think about Bowman?
Duke fan.
How you feel about him?
Man, I love him. I'm not gonna do that.
You hit it with the Johnny F.
Yeah, because he's a Duke fan. He's a Duke fan. But when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? He's a OKC / Boston fan. So he don't got a whole lot of credibility to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I told him, they lost to Virginia Tech last night, who we beat twice. So for all you Duke fans, including Bowman, shut the hell up and suck on this. Shut the hell up, Duke. And suck on this gallon of shut the hell up, Duke.
A gallon of that hole.
A gallon of that hole.
All right, 1 minute. Finish. Go ahead and finich.
You said Ty Jerome is like one of the best point guards, right? Do you know how he did it?
No. Listen. I said he is a top point guard. He's first team point guard in ACC. That's what I said. I didn't say
you had 3 dudes then.
Was he first team last year?
Who? Ty?
What is that? Hold on. What does last year have to do with this season?
I'm just asking you a question.
What is last year? No. What does last year have to do with this season?
Was Kyle Guy top 2 guard last year?
Again, what does last season have to do with this season?
Hey, man, we're going to have to wrap this up and finish this after. I'm pretty sure we'll probably do one tomorrow. UVA played today. We play Georgia Tech, so we might.
We're about to play right now. We're about to play right now.
Yeah, I got to go watch the game. I got soccer practice tomorrow, so we probably won't be able to do a podcast tomorrow. Shucks. Yeah, we definitely got to revisit this.
Oh, we are.
What'd you say? You gonna give him until Monday to come with his facts, JaVale? That's what you just said.
Oh, I got all facts.
Yeah, I mean, you already know. Hey, you go look up your stats. And whatever you gotta say.
But you're the same guy that said Duke didn't make. You're the same guy that said Duke didn't make the tournament for consecutive years, which was a lot.
Hey, all I know is, in closing, you could be a Carolina fan, you could be a Duke fan, you can love Coach K, or you can love Roy Williams, but all I know is, hey, the Wahoos, what up, though? What up, though? UV ain't got no titles, man. None. Hey, what up, though?
What up, though? All right, well, shoot. On that note, man, we're gonna end the show, man. Appreciate my dog Mike for going at JaVale today. My dog Darian always tuning in. JaVale dipped already. God damn. Guess he got to go watch the game. Appreciate y'all calling in, fam.
All right, man. All right, boss.
All right, baby. That's my dog Mike and JaVale. Mike coming in with the fit axe like he always do. Man, Mike always do that. He can debate you. JaVale hit him with the hit and run. He dipped out quick. But there you go, man. That's all I got for the show today. I said an hour 42 minutes. We'll probably be back on Monday. Probably no more podcast the rest of the week. Got soccer the rest of the week with the kids. You know the motto, because the enemy are great. Be great in everything that you do. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast and to YouTube and everybody. You know what we do. We stay massaging when we leave this. Jane, where you at, baby?
I want the whole world spin my record. Cheryl, the hooded styles. Check game. Stay free records. Oh. Shorty girl fed to death and I'm massaging. Bad news even be massaging. I got a fitted head. I be massaging. Pinky rings on my finger, I'm massaging. I got a speedboat concert cause I massage. I coming through about a whole Econo Lodge. I be massaging, I be massaged. I'm coming through with Cadillacs and massaging. Yeah, folks I'm constantly massaging. I got G.
Using an overpriced trash bag.
Pricey!
A bag that breaks.
Whippy!
Or a smelly bag.
Stinky!
Time to switch to Hefty Ultra Strong trash bags. Always at an ultra low price.
Hefty!
They're our best bags yet, and they cost less than Glad Force Flex were sold head to head. So you'll be
happy!
Hefty Ultra Strong with Arm & Hammer odor control. Available at Sam's Club.
Hefty!
Using an overpriced trash bag.
Pricey!
A bag that breaks.
Whippy!
Or a smelly bag.
Stinky!
Time to switch to Hefty Ultra Strong trash bags. Always at an ultra low price.
Hefty!
They're our best bags yet, and they cost less than Glad Force Flex were sold head to head. So you'll be
happy!
Hefty Ultra Strong with Arm & Hammer odor control. Available at Sam's Club.
Hefty!